Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're going to get started here in just 1 minute. Oh, it's 1 o'clock on the dot, less than a minute. Welcome, everyone, and thank you so much for joining our Get Off Your Apps Physical Activity event webinar today. In celebration of Healthy Lifestyles Month, National PTA and Goya Move are partnering to support healthy lifestyles by offering $1,000 grants to 15 lucky local PTAs to host a Get Off Your Apps physical activity event at their elementary and middle schools during the month of November. These 15 PTAs have already been announced, but here's the good news. You don't need to be a grantee to host a Get Off Your Apps physical activity event at your school. Today, we're going to share information and resources that you can use to host a successful Healthy Lifestyles event at your school. So my name is Amy Weinberg, and I'm the Manager of Programs and Partnerships here at National PTA. And I'm so happy to introduce you to our amazing partners at Goya Move who are making this possible, Carrie Mackey and Isaac Gredenberg. Carrie and Isaac, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Isaac Gredenberg, President and co-founder of Goya Move.
And I'm Carrie Mackey, the other co-founder of Goya Move.
And we are proud parents of 6 kids who had our own problem of screen time in the house, so we decided to create an app to help kids get off their phones and live a healthier lifestyle. And what a better way to promote this to schools across the country than, of course, to partner with the National PTA. And we're just so excited to be able to provide grants and help schools across the country.
Great. Thank you. Isaac, you sound like you have a cold today.
I just had a sneezing attack I had an allergy sneezing attack 5 seconds before I started to talk.
Oh, no. Well, that's not good for healthy lifestyles. I hope you feel better soon. But thank you both for joining us
today. No, it's just allergies.
Oh, good,
thank you.
Good. Good. Well, thank you both for being here today and for making these events possible. We're so happy to have your partnership.
And we're very excited, too.
It's been great so far, you guys, and these events are going to be so much fun. I can't wait. So just a little maintenance. This webinar is being recorded. And we will post this to our program toolkit at pta.org/celebratehealthylifestyles. If you have any questions at all throughout the webinar, please type them into the chat box and we'll be happy to answer them at the end of the webinar. I think there'll be plenty of time. Okay. So let's get started with the why. Why should you host a Get Off Your Apps physical activity event this November in support of Healthy Lifestyles Month? Well, first let me talk to you a little bit about National PTA's Health and Safety Initiative, which was created to educate families on how to keep their kids healthy and safe and incorporate some of the great changes happening at schools into their homes. And to provide PTAs with tools and advocate for healthier changes in their schools, and to provide resources to PTAs to partner with their school leadership to make their schools healthier and safer places for kids to learn and grow. Our partnership with Goya Move helps to promote these Get Off Your Apps physical activity events, helps to enhance these efforts and promote our initiative. These events promote less screen time, encourage physical activity, and engage families in fun physical activity. Like Isaac said with his kids are spending more time on their screens and less time doing physical activities, and this trend has a negative effect on kids' health. Hosting an event like this will make a positive impact on their wellness by encouraging kids and families to get away from their screens and move. National PTA is so pleased to be working with Goya Move to help advance this work. So what's Goya Move? Carrie and Isaac, do you want to share a little bit more about your work and why it's so important today?
Well, screen time addiction is a big problem, and it's the number one concern in tech right now. Kids are glued to their cell phones all day long. Instead of being outside playing, doing kid things, they're all stuck inside on their apps. We as parents decided to take this parental control thing a step further. And currently the way it works is that as a parent, you can just shut off your kids' phones or take them away, but you're really punishing yourself. So our app encourages a healthier lifestyle in the house as well as in school. And there are plenty of activities that we have thought of as well that PTAs can host that involve parents and kids. So Carrie had a few ideas that she'd like to share. Go ahead, Carrie.
Great.
For physical activity events,
yes,
we thought that you could host a dodgeball game between parents and children. That would get a lot of steps in. That's one idea. I'm going to hand you back to Isaac.
So there's several ideas that we have, and we'd be glad to share them if the PTAs were interested. We will send out a mailer of dodgeball events, a more of a challenging walkathon that could be, linked to the account that gets kids off of their apps. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're going with this, and it's to promote a healthy lifestyle for kids and to really get them off their apps and learn how to use technology. So the goal is to teach them moderation and, accountability.
That's great. That's great. Well, thank you. Thank you both again, Carrie and Isaac, for your partnership and for your generosity with these grants and the great work that you do to help promote healthy lifestyles. So today, we're going to talk to you in this webinar about the 4 steps outlined in the program toolkit at www.pta.org/celebratehealthylifestyles. So definitely check that out, pta.org/celebratehealthylifestyles. And today we'll talk through these different steps. Again, this toolkit is for grantees and non-grantees alike. We want to encourage all PTAs to host a physical activity event at their schools this November in honor of Healthy Lifestyles Month. So check out this website, find resources in both English and Spanish to plan, promote, host, and wrap up your event. These resources are intended to help you put on the best event possible, and we'll talk through some of these as well. So the first step is planning your event. We encourage you to connect with your school administrators, community members, physical education teachers, and health advocates in and outside of your school to discuss the objectives for this event. Remember to promote less screen time, to encourage physical activity, and to engage families, and of course, to have fun. Now's the time to start recruiting volunteers and start planning the logistics of your event, like where and when the events will take place. Reach out to community businesses to secure healthy food or prize donations, and reach out to your community to get volunteers. Consider partnering with a local high school or businesses for non-PTA volunteers so your family can take part in an event. We've had really great success with high school students helping with these events so that they can get credit and experience while engaging your PTA families in the event. Now's the time to be picking a physical activity. We already provided a couple examples. Some others might be a Zumba night or a physical activity family scavenger hunt where each clue requires a physical activity before moving on to the next station. A parent-child sports tournament, so you can be as creative as you want with these events, which is really nice to have that kind of flexibility. So thanks again to Goya Move for that. The idea is for your families to be engaged, to be together, and to be enjoying physical activity as a family and school community. No one should be on the sidelines at these events. Everybody should be off of their phones, including the parents, and we want everyone to have a really good time. So look for the resources in our toolkit to help you plan your event, like our event planning checklist, a planning guide, a volunteer sign-up sheet, talking points. We've got a lot of things there for you. When you're promoting your event, step number 2, we want you to use the resources in the toolkit to encourage all students, families, and community members to attend. We have a template flyer, a template invitation, template social media and newsletter announcements, template media advisory, so all of these things to get the word out. We also provide a list of tips for promoting your event to families and community members. For example, we strongly encourage that you provide materials in multiple languages represented at your school so that you can reach your diverse families. Your goal here is to get as many families to participate in the event as possible by removing any barriers to participation. That can be cost, transportation, translation, interpretation. Think about your past events and how you can get more people to this event. These toolkit documents are provided to you in a Word format so that you can customize them to your unique school and PTA needs. We have lots of people who put their PTA logo on there, add in their own details and event dates and information. Under step number 3 in our toolkit, again at pta.org/celebrate healthy lifestyles, you'll find tips on how to organize your event before, during, and afterwards. It's important here, especially to welcome everybody. Think about how you can accommodate all of your families and make them feel welcome. That's the number 1 step in the PTA way. Plan time before your event to prepare your materials, train your volunteers on your stations and your activities, and after the event, wrap up and clean up and make sure to thank all of those people inside and outside of your school for making the event happen. And have fun. Have fun hosting your event. Take lots of pictures. Share them with your community. Share them with National PTA. We've provided a photo release here under this step for your convenience. And then to wrap up your event, under step number 4, we have things like thank you letters, feedback forms, send thank yous to volunteers and community supporters, get feedback about your event so that you could put on a better one next time, share your event details. So on our toolkit, we have provided an opportunity for you to share and tell us all about your physical activity event, and take the time to celebrate. We know that's often, you're moving, you've got lots going on, but take time to celebrate your tremendous success in promoting healthy lifestyles and physical activity. We want to hear all about these events, and we want you to tell us how everything's going. So send us pictures at programs@pta.org and connect with us via social media with the hashtag PTAProud and at National PTA. And this is a special slide just for our grantees. So for the 15 PTAs who have received $1,000 to host a Get Off Your Apps physical activity event sponsored by Goya Move, congratulations. We're really happy for you. You've been awarded these funds, and we're really, really thrilled to hear all about your events. Just to make sure you are aware that checks for your events have been mailed out, and they should arrive no later than Friday. So let us know if you have any concerns or questions about the payment. 3 PTAs have received those funds through ACH transfers. That's Orchard, Eagle Nest, and Forest Grove. So those have already been made, and those funds have already gone through. So while this program is open to all of our PTAs, the 15 local PTAs who were awarded the grant must follow these grant requirements. So we have signed award letters from all of you. Thank you so much for getting those in on a timely matter. And we'll be ensuring that all of our grantees have registered and taken part in this webinar as well, again, to just support you in your work as you plan, promote, and host your events. The date and times of your events are due to National PTA this Friday on October 19th. Please email this information to programs@pta.org if you have not already provided it in the award letter. Upon completion of your events, you will need to send us a completed program leader feedback form, at least 3 photos of your families engaged in your event. So we want to see them working and playing and having fun together. With the photo releases that we've provided, or a photo release of your own. That's totally fine, as long as there's something that says it's okay for us to use the pictures. And a brief 5 to 7 sentence narrative talking about your event. What was it like? What did you do? As part of the award letter, this information is due back to us by December 14th. But of course, the earlier the better. So I encourage you, once your event is over, send these things in, have it be finished. We want to make sure that we use this valuable information to learn about your events, to share your successes, to promote future engagement in healthy lifestyles, and of course, to improve our programming. So we really do use this information that we're asking for, and we really thank you in advance for providing it to us by the due date, again, December 14th. So that's everything I just went over. Signed award letters, webinar, date and times of your events, the program leader feedback form, photos, and a narrative. And that was all in the award letter that we sent out to you. So So please visit our toolkit, again, at pta.org/celebratehealthylifestyles for resources and to share your event details with us. This is for all PTAs, grantees and non-grantees. Host a physical activity event at your school this November. And we encourage you to check out the Goya Move app and website at www.goyamove.com. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out, email programs@pta.org, or by calling us. If there's any questions for Goya Move, they've been very kind and generous in providing correspondence as well, so feel free to reach out and we'll put you in touch with them. And we'll open it up for questions. I'm looking at our chat box here. I didn't see any questions written, so if you want to take a minute and write in any questions that you might have, we're happy to answer them now. And again, if you don't have any questions today and they come up as you're planning your event, feel free to email programs@pta.org. So before, as we're chatting, maybe you're writing in the chat box right now. Carrie, Isaac, do you have anything to add?
I would love to share some ideas for anyone's physical activity event. Alongside of getting our kids and our parents moving, you guys could also host like a bake sale, create a little bit of extra revenue to put back into the PTA. We also have labels for water bottles. We were thinking at large bulk stores, they sell water bottles in quantity, and we have labels that we would be happy to mail out. That would be another item that you could sell to fund and make some more money for your PTA. And also, we are very accessible and available. If you guys had questions or if we could help you with other ideas, we are so happy to offer that. And you guys are welcome to email us. I'll throw out this email, info@goyamove.com, and we will get back to you as well there.
Great. I'll actually add that, with your permission, to the PowerPoint slides, so that we'll post that to the website as well. Is that okay with you guys?
Absolutely.
info@goyamove.com.
Yes.
All right, great. And thank you guys for making yourself so available. That's wonderful.
Well, thank you. We love we love everything about this, moving and being active, and we're really excited about the Healthy Lifestyle Month, and we're super excited about the end of November with November 29th and National Get Off Your Apps Day.
That's right. That's right. So you'll be hearing more about National Get Off Your Apps Day from National PTA and Goya Move, and you are going to be in the throes of it, planning your events, your physical activity events, and we're so excited for you and happy to have your participation, and we can't wait to hear all about them. So I don't see anything in the chat box, but again, feel free to email programs@pta.org if anything comes up. Let us know if you have any questions at all, and have a wonderful, wonderful time celebrating Healthy Lifestyles Month with National PTA and Goya Move. Carrie, Isaac, thank you so much for being here today and for your partnership.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to sign off, everybody. This recording will be on our toolkit. Again, pta.org/celebratehealthylifestyles. It will be available for you. Please visit the toolkit, use the resources provided, and tell us all about your event. Share your event details with us. Thanks so much for being here today. Have a good rest of your afternoon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.